Yo, hello Nation, love no home, you know the vibes. It's me, it's your boy again, Alpha Phi Beta. I'm a little better. You know, I ain't sick as much, my throat don't hurt as much. So, I decided to make another episode. So, my bad way, I got some fucking notification. Let me delete that shit real quick. So yeah, like you guys know, I've been sick a little bit, so I haven't been able to record because I can't really talk properly. After that last video I made, my shit hurt so much I couldn't even pronounce the words properly. I couldn't even speak. But now I feel a little better. So now I'm back. I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about, I saw this thing, right, where it said the keys to basically getting any female, right? Or what females want in a guy, right? And I thought about that, right? And I was like, So I came up with a few, these 4 keys, I think, that will basically, I would say, higher your chances with any type of female there is, right? I feel like, and I would try to make it as in important, like the most important to least important, but I'm gonna tell you guys the things I think, and then I'm gonna tell you guys afterwards. I'll rank them afterwards, right? Okay, let me just start off with, I don't give a fuck where you guys should. I don't give a fuck if the girls you're dating or this and that says looks don't matter, but I think looks matter. I think they really do matter, right? Why? Because, sorry, I'm eating candy right now for my throat. My bad. But why do I think looks are really important? Because looks are what get you at the door, right? Looks looks is what gets your attention, right? What gets the female's attention, your sex appeal. Because now, and see, you can increase that. You know what I mean? You can definitely increase that by working on yourself. If you go on my video about why purpose is important or why you should be on your purpose, I kind of went into details on why you should, work out and stuff, right? So you can definitely better your sex appeal by working out, taking care, growing beards, or losing weight, getting in shape, doing a bunch of other shit, right? Face care and all that. Get rid of the pimp, acne, or whatever the fuck you have in your face. All that shit, right? Getting better haircuts and shit. So you can definitely increase your sex appeal, right? I'm not saying you have to be. I'm not gonna say you have to look like Brad Pitt, but I am saying that looks are important because looks is definitely what gets the female's attention, right? So if you're an ugly motherfucker, then you kind of share a look. But like I said, you can do things to improve that. You can improve your sex appeal, right? But yeah, I do think that looks do matter because looks is basically what gets the female's attention, what gets you to the back door. Because you can be a millionaire, but if you're ugly, that bitch don't look at you the same way as she looks at someone that she finds sexually attractive. The alpha. But yeah, I do think that sex appeal is definitely something it's something important when it comes to encountering females or getting the most getting your fair amount of chicks and shit like that, right? But yeah, so I do think that the first thing, well, not the first, yeah, I do think the most important thing would be looks, right? Second one, money. I feel like money does increase your chances with females because we all know that bitches love money. So now, see, like I said before, you can be a millionaire, but if you're not good looking, she won't see you the same way as the guy she finds sexually attractive. She sees you more as a bigger, more provider, more like when the bills due, she'll ask you for money, do this and this and that, right? So you don't really want to go this route. You really want to be the guy she desires because better sex, she'll treat you better. She won't use you for money, right? But money does attract a lot of females. We know a lot of females won't date type of guys that have a certain amount of money, 6 figures or shit like that. They don't earn 6 figures. or shit like that, right? So money does matter. It's not as important as what the first one I said, which was looks, because money it higher your value in the sense, because see, money is very money is different, right? Because see, money is same with looks, right? But I will get into this afterwards. But money, see, a lot of females can say $1 million isn't money, you know what I mean? Is it a lot of money? But then they say billion, like a lot of millions, and a bunch of money is. Sorry, let me go back. Let me rephrase that. They say 100,000, 100K isn't a lot of money, all right? Let's say you earn 100K per year, all right? Like, for example, like these basketball players' wives, right? I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be okay with a 6-figure job, right? When their husbands or whatever, they're used to living with a lot of money, like millions and shit there, right? So that's why I say that money is very it's very up to what they like, right? You know what I mean? Because some girls think this is a lot of money, some girls think this is a lot of money, right? So it really just depends on there's a lot of gold diggers and shit, but having the money will attract more females. You will attract the gold diggers, you will attract the females that are more into they think money is a priority, shit like that, right? So a lot of the shit. So and you will attract a lot of females, even like just females that look for dick, or like just like love, quote unquote, dating with a purpose. You will attract those people, because see, now you seem like you're on your shit, right? Now you seem like you can be a provider. But now the question is, are you an alpha provider or the beta provider? All right. But that's why I say I think looks is more important, because see, now attraction will the physical attraction will get you through the door, but now you have money, and it gets you more attractive, right? Because you're really good looking, plus you're rich, boom. But other than you're kind of ugly, or you're okay but you're rich, so you know what I mean? Like, do you hear the difference in that? Like, you're good looking and you're rich, you know what I mean? Like, you're hot and you're rich, but other than you're okay, you're kind of ugly, but you're rich. You get what I'm saying? You hear the difference in that. So that's why I say that looks is the most important. Money is money does raise people's attraction, but it isn't as much. Another one, status. I feel like status is very is important as well. It isn't as important as looks. Like I said, I feel like looks is probably the most important. Money, I feel like money is probably a little bit more important than status. But what's it called? But yeah, status, right? But I'm not saying. See, for example, let's say a female sees you, right, and she doesn't really see you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know girls see you. Like, every girl will see you, and other guys say, "Oh, maybe she doesn't see me." That's a lie, because girls see everything. Girls see every single thing. But if they don't see you, that means you don't matter. She doesn't like you. She doesn't find you like that. You know what I mean? When she doesn't see you, quote unquote. Because girls see everything. But if you think she doesn't see you, that means she saw you, but you just didn't do anything about it. Yeah, she didn't find you attractive, basically. So I have these things where, like, females where act like they they don't like you at all, that shit, right? They don't see you, they don't care about you, but then they find out who you are, or they come across, maybe you have a YouTube channel, you're doing okay, and they come across your shit, and now they're interested, right? See, I'm not gonna say like you're a celebrity, because that's like the 1%, right? But obviously we all know that these females love celebrities, and it's because of their status. Because see, some of the motherfuckers are pretty ugly. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna cap. Some of these motherfuckers are pretty ugly, but they get bare bitches. And why? Because the status. It's attractive. But yeah, you know what I mean. So it's kind of like, it is pretty important in the sense that you want to attract more females. Because see, the more high status you are, the more high value you seem. Therefore, the more bitches you attract. You know what I mean? So yeah, so but status does, it can mean as in, oh, you have a lot of people know you, or your status is like, a lot of people say good things about you, like, oh, maybe you're good in bed, or maybe you have long, you have a lot of dick or some shit like that. No homo. But yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, you're very good looking. A lot of people are very into you. That's and if another girl and a lot of people know that, that's high status right there, right? So your status does matter. You can have a you know what I mean though. Like, you can either be status. It really doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to be fucking famous to have status, right? High status. You can just you can be the guy that has a long dick, no homo, or the guy that's really good in bed, or the guy that gets a lot of females, and a lot of people know that shit, or a lot of someone that a lot of people know. You know what I mean? That type of shit. It's very attracted to females. Say that, right? But being famous, or like you have your little YouTube channel. You're not too famous, but you're kind of famous in your little neighborhood or your little community, right? You're kind of well known there, so that's high status right there. You know what I mean? You don't have to be fucking famous, but you can be like locally or some shit like that, right? But yeah, I feel like status is there, and then my last one would be confidence. Game. I feel like that is probably the second most important thing in my list right now. Why? Because, see, again, like I said, status, money, and looks will get you at the door. I feel like looks is more important than the rest of them, but those things will get the interest, the attention. But now, when it comes to actually talking to the female, actually doing all this shit, it comes to game, it comes to confidence, right? Because you can be very good looking and very rich, but then you sound like a little bitch. So then you lower her attraction, right? You don't know what to say. You don't know what to say. You're nervous. You're acting like a little bitch. This type of shit will lower her attraction. You don't know how to talk to a female, right? And that takes practice. I mean, at one point I was like that. At one point, but I mean, not really. I was naturally born with confidence, and just I'm very charismatic, and I can just talk my ass off. But I was at one point, a little bit too goofy, a little bit too feminine, right? Shit, my bad. Let me mute that shit real quick. My bad, guys. I got a call. But yeah, you know what I mean, though. So it's very, you have to take practice. You know what I mean? It does take practice to achieve what you gotta be. Everything that everything that I tell you guys have to apply in life. You know what I mean? You can't just listen and think, oh, okay. You gotta apply to change your mindset, to change the way you think. I'm gonna add another one. Let me finish this one, and then I'll add another one. I do think that it's important because confidence and all that shit's important because, see, let's say a female doesn't think you're attractive, right? What's it called? But yeah, right. So I was like thinking. I was like, oh shit, man, my bad. I got a little fucking distracted right there. Damn. What I wanted to say was, some females won't find you very attractive or very, they won't find you very attractive, right? But now your confidence, now that you have confidence in yourself and you love yourself, you know that it's okay that not all females will find you attractive. Some females will reject you, and it happens to me too. It happens to everyone, right? Everyone gets rejected. But see, some people, take that to heart. They get rejected and they think they're fucking ugly. They think they're not good enough, and all the shit that no other girl will ever love them, or fuck love, bitch can't love you. But you know what I mean, right? Like, you can't find attraction, you can't find, and it's all about confidence. It's about, if you what's it called? If you believe, if you love yourself, you're confident in yourself, that not all females will find you sexually attractive. Some females will think you're a beta male provider. Some females will think you're ugly. You know what I mean? And some of these females are just, they're just like us. Some girls, some of us don't like fat girls. I don't like fat bitches, but some girls don't. Some girls don't like certain race. Some some people, and I'm not saying that's racist, but I'm more saying, you know, if that's not your preference, then it's not, you know, you're not into that. See, I don't really have a preference. I kind of like all gender, all race. My bad. Just all race, no gender. I like females. Fuck that. No homo. That shit. My bad with that part. I like all races though, right? All races, all skin color, all, you know, all that shit. I only like females. Just making that sure, man. I made a mistake of that, but I didn't mean to say no all genders. My bad with that one. Only females, not gay, no homo. Just making that clear for you, motherfuckers. But yeah, right. So, but yeah, right. So it makes you, what's it called? So, you know, once you are confident in yourself, you don't really think about, oh, you just think, oh, I'm just not her preference. And it doesn't mean I'm ugly. Doesn't mean, you know, I'm bad looking or whatever, right? So that, you know, and game, right? And game, because now let's say you look good and all that, but now you have to get to the talking part, and then you sound like a goof. You're talking too feminine with a high pitched voice. You're talking your ass off, and you're nervous, and you're fucking saying the most dumbest shit. You sound corny as fuck. Boom. Next thing you know, her attraction went from 9, 10 to fucking 5 because you fucked that up way too much. You fucked it up all the way. It's because you don't know how to talk to a bitch. Because you're nervous. Because you're a fucking bitch made. but yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like that type of shit right there. It does what's it called? It does, you know, it does help you with your chances. You know what I mean? It helps you a lot, in my opinion. So, and the last one I think is respect. I feel like the way you carry yourself is something that will attract more people, right? Not you know, in the sense of, you know, this guy respects himself. This guy carries himself as a man. Therefore, you know, he like, again, you gotta think about in the way these bitches think about, you know, and they seek providing security, right? And how can they feel secure and safe with a guy that doesn't get respected? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another thing. I think you have to be respected. You have to have respect, because see, these females, you know, how can someone, you know, be with you, or, you know, find you sexually attractive when a lot of people just think, you know, they don't respect you, they treat you like shit, right? So again, it's all about, you know, the way you carry yourself, being a man, stepping up. You know what I mean? I want to make a video about that if I haven't yet. But you know what I mean, stepping up to any man, any female, anyone, fucking no one's gonna disrespect you. That's the type of mindset you should have. No one will disrespect me. Fuck you. You know, there's no point in you talking like that. Where you're no one to me. Fuck you. You know, no one should disrespect you and walk all over you. See, man, I got into many fights because some motherfucker tried to disrespect me, bro. You know, I'm not saying you have to resort your way into violence, but again, you know, I've always heard growing up, you know, maybe, you know, walking away is the best thing, or walking away is the more mature thing to do. Man, fuck that shit, man. It's about your respect, bro. Cause see, I've had that shit, you know. I've never been the type of person to just walk away and ignore it, because I'm too prideful. I demand respect in that situation, right? Fuck that. No one's gonna disrespect me. That's always been me. That's just me, right? I'm talking about, you know, but I have seen situations where, you know, someone doesn't say anything, that, oh, he just walks away, you know, he does a more mature, quote unquote, mature thing to do. But, you know, these people just keep picking on him, keep fucking with him, right? And it's because, you know, and these people, you know, the teachers and older people, like, you know what I mean, like, or even females, because I've heard females say that shit. I've heard, you know, me growing up all my life, I've heard fucking teachers always tell me, oh, walk away, you know, don't fight. Or like, you know, your parents, oh, walk away, don't fight. Man, fuck that. You fuck that shit. You demand respect. You don't have to fight. You don't have to get physical, but you demand it. I'm not saying, oh, respect me, but you put him or that bitch in check. Why? Because if you don't carry yourself with that, you know, someone's gonna respect me. Fuck you. You're gonna respect me, and you carry that with everything. You carry that with your boss. You carry that with your bitch. You would carry that with your mom, like your mom. You know what I mean? And again, man, I don't even let my mom disrespect me, because you know, she's my mom and all, but fuck that. No one disrespecting. She's my mom and I love my mom, but she ain't disrespecting me. Sorry, you know what I mean? So, you know, so I've seen many situations like that, and it doesn't stop. They just, when you walk away, you do the more mature thing to do, quote unquote. You don't You know what I mean? It doesn't change anything. They see you as weak. It shows weakness. So they start, doing shit to you, right? And you know what I mean? And again, like I said before, right? Like I said before, you don't want to act too goofy. You don't want to act too friendly and shit like that, right? Because we want to be in a masculine frame. And I said this in my other episode, right? It shows more, attractive, mysterious. But even that, and the community I come from, it shows weakness to be too friendly or too, goofy. You know what I mean? It shows weakness. It shows, you know what I mean? More, in that community, you have to be very, aggressive, shit like that. You have to have that aggression in you, right? And when you don't have that, when you're the type of motherfucker to walk away of the situation, or be too goofy or too friendly, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers see you as weak. They don't see you as strong. But then motherfuckers will try to test you at times, and they'll try to do shit to you, push you around, see what happens. And when you show that aggression, they will stop fucking with you. And I guarantee you that, man, because many motherfuckers try to fucking run up on me or do shit on me, right? And I man, fuck that. I fight back, or I put the motherfuckers in place, right? Verbally and physically, right? I only get physical when I have to get physical. I never back down of a fight, and I'm always verbally every time someone disrespects me. Always. You always gotta put that motherfucker in check. So respect is, man. I think in the sense of life, I feel like respect is the first thing. In the sense of bitches, looks is the first thing. But respect, when bitches see you that have that aggression, you have that respect, motherfuckers respect you. You see, you're more attractive because everyone respects him. Now I wonder why. I'm interested now. You know what I mean? I'm interested now. She's thinking about you. Right there, it's because everyone respects you. Because you demand that respect, and no one's gonna disrespect you, right? And that's the way I carry myself. That's when no one disrespects me. When the motherfuckers try to disrespect me, I put our motherfuckers in check. I say something to him, I might be polite at first, be like, yo, you know what I mean? Relax, lower your tone, don't fucking talk to me like that. Shit like that, you know what I mean? Now I start disrespecting me more. Now I get more in my aggression. And, now I'm more like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, relax, man. Like, what the fuck you talking about? I start doing shit, I start like, now I start like putting my foot down. Like, nah, bitch, you're not gonna walk over me. I said it politely, put my foot down, gently. And now you're still trying to fucking say some shit. So now I'm gonna fucking step on you, bitch. Now, you know what I mean? Like, relax, fuck off, back the fuck off. But now once they cross the line, man, fuck you. I'm breaking. You're done. I'm you know what I mean? I'm slapping the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Like it's steps to this shit. First thing, motherfucker, you put that motherfucker in check. Like, yo, relax, don't talk to me like that. Put this motherfucker in check. Second, now you stepping on them. Now yo, now they're doing too much, right? Now you tell them to back the fuck off before it gets physical. And then once they cross that line, now, man, fuck you. Now you slap the shit out of that bitch. Fuck that motherfucker. A bitch, never touch a bitch, but same shit goes for the bitch, but never touch her though. Maybe just walk away from her. Don't talk to her ever again. Cuss her, don't cuss her out because that's just feminine energy. But you know what I mean? Like, yo, like, when she disrespects you, she's trying to hit you, man. You just walk away, and that's the only time you can walk away. When she starts hitting you, just walk away. You just ignore her for the rest of you. Don't ever talk to her. Don't ever forgive her. Fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? Don't hit a bitch though. But yeah. So I kind of want to rank them now. So now I kind of give you all my opinion of what each of them and each of every one of them. And I just rank them. I feel like in life, I feel like respect is the number one thing. I feel like everyone already knows that, but in life, that does kind of number one. So you know what I mean. But that should just be in you. You know what I mean. You shouldn't even try to get chicks because of that. That should just be in you. But I'm gonna make a full video just about that. But now when it comes to bitches, and the four things, I'm gonna go from the most important is looks, because looks is what gets you that attention, that interest, that gets you in the door. Game, because now that's what keeps you in there, keeps you, makes you not, looks get you at the door, but now game and confidence, it's what gets you in, right? What gets you in the house. You know what I mean? So first is looks, then is game and confidence, then I want to say money, because then now You seem like you're on your shit. You have your shit together. You're this and this and that. You know what I mean? You have your shit together. You have money. You can buy new cool nice things. You look good. All this shit, right? So now you can provide. But fuck these hoes. We ain't providing for these bitches. But you can sell the bitch a dream. And then you have status. Now you're well known. You're known for this and this and that. You're well known. You have status. You have high status. Boom, right there. Now you have all four of them. So I list them. So first is looks, then it's gaining confidence, and then it's money, and then it's status. Those are the 4 keys you need in any bitch when it comes to dating. These are the 4 keys you need when it comes to dating. Because see, looks is the most important thing, because in Tinder, for example, or any dating apps, what's the first thing that gets you her to swipe left or right? I forgot. I don't know what it is. It's looks. It's the way you look. And then then you have a good bio and you look good, boom, you're in the fucking. You got her attention. You got her. You got her, right? You got her. You got her interest. You see now, you look good, so that's the first thing that caught her eye. You have money. You have status. You have high status. You have money. So now, boom. And then once you meet her, you have game. Boom, you're good. So that's what you need. These 4 things. Good to be good sex appeal. You don't have to look like Brad Pitt, but you have to be good looking. Like have sex appeal, have game and confidence in yourself. Real confidence. Don't fake that shit. I taught you guys how to do that in the one with self improvement. No, sorry, the purpose video. So check that one out for that. So you need sex appeal, confidence, and game, money, because bitches love money, and then status. You're well known. That bitches call like that interest, like the high status shit. So those are the 4 things you need when it comes to dating. These are the 4 keys. With these 4 things, you will attract the most amount of bitches. Sex appeal, confidence, and game, which is I talked about that I think in my purpose one. I don't remember which one. My shit test, you can go all that shit, all that shit works together. And you need money and status. So that's it for the video for today. Those are the 4 keys when it comes to dating. Like I said, every episode, go follow my IG page. Share that motherfucker. Share it. Post it. Help it grow. Share the podcast, all that shit. But yeah, go follow it. It's alpha _V_betas, all lowercase. Go follow it. Send me DMs, send me voice messages, and I'll answer your questions on the show. It's all in the link in what's it called? The link of the description of the show, which you can get it at Anchor.fm, or you can go on my Instagram page. Click the link in my bio, and then there it will. If you scroll down, you'll get my email, a little box where you can send a voice message, and then if you want to send me a DM, just go to my email. Just go to my Instagram page and just send me a DM directly from there. But yeah, pretty much it. Once this shit starts, popping off, motherfuckers start going on this shit, I'm gonna start doing lives. I'm gonna start, answering questions off lives. I'm gonna start, doing phone calls and shit. So, we'll do all that shit. It'll be great. I'll talk to you motherfuckers on the fucking live shit, and it'll be great. But yeah, that's the episode for today. Alpha V Beta signing out. Peace.